Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Hope you're doing very well. Hope you're having a good start to the week. So today I wanted to just film basically me trying out the second e.l.f. palette that I purchased the other day. So if you haven't seen my first video where I did the swatches and I actually tried out the first one, which was the hot jalapeno look, please check that out because I really loved using that palette. So today I'm using the Carnival Candy palette, which is the most kind of random selection of shades, if I, if I say so myself. So you've got a nice blue, which is the only shimmer, and you've got three matte colours. So what I want to do is try and incorporate, I want to try and use all four shades today. I don't know how well it's going to look, or if it's going to look nice, or if it will look like a random load of rubbish on my face, but I want to give it a go because I really like the formula for these. So I'm just gonna put on a full face and test those out as well. So I'm going in first of all with my primer as per usual, the Pro Base MUA moisturizing primer. So let's give this a bit of a go. So I had a very interesting evening last on Saturday night. I watched the movie Midsummer, so for the first time since it's come out. And if you have watched some of my like top 10 films, etc., the first film that the director called Ali Estrada or something like that, Ali something, I can't even pronounce his name, Ari Estrada, not Ali, sorry, Ari. He directed Hereditary, which is one of the most amazing films that has come out in a long time, in my opinion. Like, I'm obsessed with that movie, and if you haven't seen it, please give it a go. I spoke about it in my top 10 favourite films of all time, my top 10 favourite horror films, so please check it out. But yeah, this one, very interesting movie. So I'm going in with Makeup Obsession foundation stick in L03. Haven't used this in a while, but yes, the film is very, very interesting. So without giving too much away, I mean, it's been out for, has it been a year? I don't think it's been a year. It's coming up to almost a year. So it's about a bunch of friends who go to this Swedish their friend is from Sweden, and he is going back for like this kind of holiday, not a holiday, but like an event that they have, which is like midsummer basically. And he was like, oh, why don't you guys all come along, etc. There's a lot of kind of things happening around that situation as well with some of the characters. But yeah, everything just kind of like goes crazy in this film, and it is a very, very long film. It's like 2.5 hours. And we started to watch it quite late in the evening. We started to watch it about 10:30 and it finished around 1. So it was, yeah, it was a long film, but I really enjoyed it. It's a very kind of slow burner in the beginning, in the sense of it takes you a long time to kind of get to Sweden and kind of build up all the characters, but everyone is kind of interesting in their own way. So you've got the main character, her name is Danny, and she basically goes through a lot of shit. Like, she's essentially the main character of the film when you think about it. But I'm not going to spoil what happens because that's just, I don't want to spoil it. If you guys want me to do a review on the film, I know it's been out for basically a year, but for me, when it comes to horror, like, horror is pretty much like my favorite genre of movies, and I'm very happy to talk about it because comparing it to something like Hereditary, which is a game changer in my opinion. It's such an amazing, crazy film. But yeah, definitely watch Hereditary if you don't want to watch. I mean, it's long, but I don't think it's as long as Midsummer. I'm noticing one thing about this foundation: it is making me look very horrible. It is basically, my face is super duper dry recently, and I mentioned this in my last video, and I don't know if it's because of my primer or anything, but this whole section, oh my god, it is horrible. So I don't know if it's the combination of the two or just one, but I am not enjoying this section right now. So I'm just going to powder it down and just keep calm and carry on, because I'm at home right now, so it's not like I'm going anywhere and anyone's going to see my face apart from you guys who are watching. But anyway, yes, Midsummer, it is very, very interesting. Yeah, just really kind of a lot of psychological kind of aspects to it, and it is very gruesome. There's some very insane moments, but I was literally sitting there like, oh my god, this is very intense. And I was expecting that, because it's an 18 certificate. I'm going in with my Heartbreakers blush, which is kind of a blush and a highlighter, so I'm just going to mix them together. But yeah, I was expecting that, because Hereditary was is a very psychological horror, very insane horror, like kind of horrible for about loss and about kind of letting go of everything around you. Yeah, check out both of the movies basically. Yeah, so now we're going to get into the palette itself, and so far, I mean, I'm not here to review the foundation or anything. I just wanted to get a base on, and yeah, I look very shiny right now. I mean, I look very excuse me one second. So I had to clean up some of my face because it was not looking very good. So yeah, I'm just gonna go straight into the palette, and I've already swatched everything in my last one for my like I mentioned earlier. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with this really light shade, because it's essentially like a transition shade. So essentially I'm gonna be using hopefully all of the shades. So let's have a look. I'm going in with this brush I got in, I think it's like Primark, or if it's Revolution, I think it might be Revolution. It's their kind of brushes that they do. But yeah, this is a nice just a nice shade to kind of settle everything down. Can't really use it because it's basically the same color as my skin. So to settle everything in, just gonna put that on first. That looks fine. So probably what I'm going to do is actually go this way, because all the shades will just like fit in together. And let's think about what brush to use for the next shade. I think I might go in with the same brush and go in with this brown, because this will be a very nice kind of base color to put into the crease. So let's, oh, very nice. And just going to put that on top. It's a nice color. It's a nice pigment in there as well. And just want to pack it in. Yeah. All right. I mean, yeah, it's a very nice tone so far. I'm going to get some on this side. I haven't done everywhere because I've got the two other shades that I want to incorporate. And I didn't think of a look beforehand, because like I mentioned every video, I just go for it. So I'm not here to kind of plan out. Basically, I plan out what makeup I'm using. I don't plan out what look I'm going to do. But that's, that's the experimenting fun that I like to talk about all the time. Pretty much every video I'm just like, yeah, I don't plan it, I just go for it, which is my life, basically. But yes, this brown is gorgeous. It's very nice. You can even wear this like by itself if you wanted to. A lot of fallout because of this brush. If you wanted to just wear that brown as like a nice nude, perfect, that'd be great. I'm going to go in with the red next, obviously. So this red I'm pretty much going to be putting probably on the lid itself. So I'm going to, let me think, what brush should I use? Because I want it to actually work. I think I might go in with this Morphe brush. So I'm going to go in with this red next. And again, a lot of fallout, but I don't know if it's the bristles of my brush, so I'm going to tap off some of the excess, and we are going to start packing this on. So not, I mean, it's quite subtle. It blends in very nicely with the brown shade, and I mean the first shade is gone because yeah, that is that was like my kind of, you know, protection color. I don't know what you would really call it. But yeah, this red is nice. Again, all these shades could really be worn by themselves. Um, and yeah, just kind of letting it all blend in. See, it's so strange when I watch a lot of people's videos, they say that their blending takes up to like a minute, and I'm like, why do you need to blend that much? Like, I know it's incorporating the shades together, but honestly, I don't think I've ever blended in shades like for that long, because, you know, if they're going to be good quality palettes, you want them to just work really well, like not have to take like, oh yeah, I spent a whole minute blending this, and I'm like, you might not have to wait that long to do that. Yeah, so far that's really nice. I like it. How I'm going to incorporate this blue, um, I'm I'm thinking like I don't know how to. I might have to do it in the middle, but then that will be such a strange look. But I guess, like I said, we're going to incorporate all the shades. So I'm going in with this brush, which I like to use to kind of buff out a lot. But yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna add the blue because I want to see it. It's a lot of pick up. Gonna tap off, and we're gonna go in the middle. Oh god, this is gonna be super strange. I think I might just blend it in. You can't see it too much, like it's literally going on the bottom of my eye, and that's not what I want to do. I'm going to brush it off, and okay, like always, I'm gonna clean it at the end, and it's gonna slowly tap it on because it's not showing up too well. But I might try my finger and see on. I might try my finger on the other eye and see how that works, because I want to make this look work. I want it to be nice, because, you know, the first palette I absolutely loved, and this one I do like. I think it's just incorporating all the shades and making it not look like a complete mess, which I guess I'm doing. I mean, ignore that. Oh god. Okay, let me try my finger. There's so much fallout, it's insane. Got my clean finger, and I'm just gonna go in with it on this side, and it's not much different, to be honest. It probably will be quite buildable. Oh god, I'm getting this everywhere. Okay, it's working, but I'm not feeling the color. Basically, I'm gonna clean everything. I am not gonna leave it like this. I look like I'm going to war. Like this is my war paint. Oh my god. Right, what I'm gonna do, I am going to clean everything up, and I will be right back. Okay, so I decided to clean up a little bit, and add the blue at the bottom of my lash line, just to kind of use it a little bit more. And I've tidied everything up, and it looks interesting. I mean, I think using all the shades might have been a bad idea. I think using kind of like the brown and the red would have been much easier than to just add the blue on top, because the shades are so random, and they are very, like, they don't really work that way in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is just finish the look with a lipstick, which is by Revolution Pro, and it's in the shade Venture. So it's a nice little dark nude. I've never used this before, so let's give this a go. Okay. It's a nice shade. All right, so there we go. That is very nice. Yeah, this is my finished look. This is not what I was expecting to be doing today, or how I was supposed to be looking, but again, these palettes are nice. They're £3. You can get them on the Elf website. You can, I think Superdrug might be doing them soon, but you know, they're quite decent. £3, you can't go wrong. The pigments are great. It's just like, you know, getting used to the shades and maybe how to incorporate them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've bought any of them. Yeah, let me know how you're doing, and hopefully I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.